Welcome back to Sleepover. My name is Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
And guess what? We're Lemus-less today.
Yeah, we don't have Luis today, you guys. I know it looks pretty crazy, but I just want you to know that every week at the end of the podcast, we gave you, the fans, the choice to vote somebody out. And the results are in, and Luis is out.
The people have spoken, and next week he will be replaced by Melvin Diaz.
Yeah, so we're gonna, shake things up a bit. This is the only thing that we have control over.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm happy Lewis is out because Lewis is always mad, and he doesn't come up with things on the spot.
This is just, Luis. This is a 30-minute video of why we don't like you.
we don't like you. And look, we do know that Lewis may have the Rona. That might be, but here's the funniest thing. Lewis is the person that goes out the least of us.
Luis goes out the least out of anybody for that same reason, because he didn't want to get sick.
And I taunt coronavirus. I go to gas stations and I bite my fingers right after just to play with the virus. You know?
Yeah, I touch everything at Target and then just lick my hands clean.
I stare at the sun, and I don't think that.
Well, yeah, definitely. Well, you'll get something else. You'll get blind.
Yeah. I'm not scared of anything, dude.
You just think that by doing something you'll get coronavirus.
Yeah, dude. I got Latino heat. It's a La Raza.
Yeah.
La Raza.
It would be funny to just spread fake rumors about the virus, like people are already doing. Like staring at the sun will give you the virus. Having sex without a condom will give you the virus.
Yeah, it'll give you a virus.
It'll give you a virus, but not coronavirus, right?
It'll give you some. You'll catch something. No, I got butterfingers, dude. I couldn't catch the corona if I tried.
Damn.
It just slips right out.
The coronavirus can catch these hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Don't come around here. Don't come to Glass Cell. That's all I'm saying.
Don't come to the spot, man. But it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah.
It's we're back. I keep saying I say that every episode, but
we're back, but we've never left. Is the thing. We just have our lives to take care of.
It's because I'm so surprised that we're back every week. I'm just I really thought last week was gonna be the end of us because the label was holding up the episode.
Yeah.
Lewis was holding up the episode. I think it's funny. We could just blame everything on Louis Lemus.
You can just blame people for anything, really. And that's what I like about being an adult is you can just have someone else be responsible for your mistakes so that you never have to be held accountable.
Yeah, dude. I have a bad day. I blame it on Gavin Newsom.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, fucking Governor Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
I have a bad day. I blame it on ISIS.
Oh, I forgot about them.
Yeah, dude. Things are so bad you forgot about terrorism.
Dude, this year is so bad that you forgot that we were having school shootings every week in like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that was happening, that ISIS was happening.
Yeah, so maybe the Rona saved us from ourselves. It's hey, maybe you guys should sit inside and think about what you guys are doing.
Exactly.
Sit and think about what you want to do for the rest of your life and then come back.
I hope these people are taking notes of how you actually spread terror.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I think what if all right, you've seen War of the Worlds? Please, you read the book.
I heard the radio telecast of War of the Worlds. I've never seen the movie.
Okay, so War of the Worlds, there's all these aliens and shit, right? I've seen the Steven Spielberg movie. But in the end, the people are saved because the aliens are killed by viruses on Earth. They weren't prepared for it.
Oh, that's a thing in movies with when aliens come over as our normal shit that we deal with every day is just disastrous to anybody living outside of our sphere. When Mars attacks.
Yeah, they listen to some. I don't even know what kind of music it is. Dude. What if it's Little Uzi Vert?
Yeah, they play on Little Uzi Vert and all the Martians' heads explode.
They're not prepared.
It's not because it's bad. It's just oh, what? They've never heard sounds like that before.
This shit is sly. It's like when somebody overdoses on something, they just can't take, their body can't take it.
Yeah,
it's crazy, dude. I love it. I love this podcast.
Yeah, I love it too. Yeah, those Martians listen to Yes Sirski, and then they're just wow, can't take this.
Love is rage, baby. They're where is Whole Lot of Red? We aren't coming back to a Whole Lot of Red drop.
Take me to Cardi, yeah. They just pulled out. What if aliens just come up to take our best rapper to have? Oh wait, okay. Here's the movie. Aliens are going to each planet to take their best rapper, and then they end up having their own double XL, but for the universe.
That would be crazy.
That'd be crazy, right?
It's crazy that TikTok would honestly be well, we're gonna send Eminem.
Dude, people got so mad about us talking trash about Eminem, and it's I forgot I had that opinion.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy. I was explaining to you before, but look, people might like Eminem. I understand, but if I picked you up and you're playing the song "Lose Yourself" in my car, and then I'm whatever. Then you play the song "Till I Collapse." I would be yo, is everything okay at home?
Yeah. You know what actually happened 2 days ago? I was in Eagle Rock and I was picking up food and I saw this man driving by with all of his windows down. And you know what song he was playing? He was playing Stan as loud as possible.
Yeah, people like listen to that.
Yeah.
And is everything okay? Do you need to talk to somebody? Don't talk to me because I don't want to hear that shit. But talk to somebody.
That's a great song. But you shouldn't listen to it like in public.
You shouldn't really listen to it that often. And you might kill your girlfriend or something.
Yeah, dude.
I'd be like, if you were like in my car and you started playing Stan out of nowhere, I'd be like, is Joanna okay?
I'd be like, hey, how's your family, man?
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's pretty wild. But people were saying stuff like these guys probably listen to Uzi and Cardi, and I'm like, bitch, you're right. Yeah, they're like,
I do. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like this guy probably loves Drake, and I'm like, yeah, I love Drake, dude.
Keep telling us more facts about us so we can just confirm them.
It's crazy. The type of person to leave a comment ever. Like I don't think I've ever left an angry comment because it's just like, why?
There's never been a time where I felt compelled enough to be like typing and just to like get someone else mad. Like that's too much energy for like such a little
people who leave comments have just like nobody has ever left a comment right after getting some top.
Yeah,
that's you know what I mean.
And that's why we're here to.
that's why Lewis isn't here. He's leaving comments.
We gave him a Christmas gift.
Yeah. The Christmas of the disease of Rona.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I hope he survives.
He will. This is where you find out he doesn't make it.
What if people are like, oh, there was a third guy on the podcast? Because I've never seen him really in the clips. Because we gave him a chance to say something wild. That's so funny how he really thought he was put on the spot. I was like, I'm first, Vince is second. And he's just like...
Oh, like when someone's like, when you... have like those friendly like freestyle backseat freestyles with your friends and then like everybody's gone and they're like can you change the beat?
Yeah.
Can you change the beat for me?
Who the fuck picked this little sorry ass beat?
Yeah,
that's such a 2016.
He's on his Kodak.
2016 was such a good year, dude.
It was an amazing year for I think up and coming rappers, and I think people will say that it was a trash year, throwing up emoji, etc. But it was pretty good. I mean, those people are still relevant and around today, you know?
Just even, all those people, except Lil Yachty, are doing really good, right? 2016, still solid
Lil
year.
Yachty had a good song recently. I think it's Flex Up with Future and Cardi. It's pretty good.
I hope so. I hope for his sake.
Yeah, for his sake, he should do really well on that song.
Because he dropped Oprah's bank account and then the world shut down. He was what do you call it? But look, 2016. Those rappers, dude. Our president was still black.
Yeah.
Kobe was still in the NBA.
Yeah.
What do you call it? It was a good Views, dude.
Views came out that year. Great album. It's my least favorite album, but the most listened to. And that blows everybody's mind.
That blows my mind so much. But I always, because he made Controlla. That was a summer of Controlla. Dude.
Yeah.
But look, we talked enough about Drake.
Yeah.
It's good to have you back because we don't even hang out that much anymore. Virus aside.
Exactly. We haven't been hanging out very much recently.
You're a busy beaver.
And you're also very busy.
Yeah. It's good to see you though. You've been one of my closest friends since how old? Like 12 years old?
Oh, dude, I've known you since I was in 7th grade.
12 years old, baby.
Yeah. Is that 12?
Yeah. Stephen King. You know what he said in that movie where the kid dies?
What did he say?
You don't meet. He says some shit about friends about you never have better friends than you had when you were 12 years old or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm still friends with the people I knew since I was 10.
That is crazy.
Life's a trip, food.
Life's a trip, I'm here for it, dude.
Mm-hmm. Look, we were locker mates.
We shared a locker in Eagle Rock High School. Yeah.
We shared a locker. What else did we share? Well, I'm not gonna get into that.
We've shared car rides.
Yeah. The first time I've ever gone out to like the mall or anything by myself or with friends was with you. We watched the movie.
That's crazy.
We watched the movie My Soul to Take, and it was $18 to watch it in 3D. And you said my money it took.
Hey, look, we're all about classic lines.
That thing still makes me laugh to this day.
It is crazy like that you can meet someone so young and like still have them like be a part of your lives for such a long period. I feel like there's people that'll be like, I don't really talk to folks from high school, but I think it's you really do allow yourself to maintain those relationships.
Yeah, because I know you've tried to escape before.
I've been like, I can't do this anymore, man.
You try to escape I escaped for a year. You escaped for a little bit. We go off the rails for a little. You hung out with Melvin for a bit. And
that didn't go well.
It's like we just add like a spin-off character to the show to mix it up. And you're like, this is just it's too much. No.
Have you ever when you hang out with someone and you kind of like aren't really compatible, but like you wanted to like to try,
Yeah.
I feel like there's just like a lot of things where I'll just run into saying the same things. We were mentioning this, like, if I run out of stuff to say or like I can't elaborate on the conversation, I'll just say like, man, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Like you know how many times I've said, damn, that's crazy this year?
How many times?
If I had $1 for every time I said, damn, that's crazy, I could have had the virus like vaccine.
Wow.
Yeah,
that would have been a lot of money.
That would have been a lot of. I could have given everybody the vaccine.
I've called this virus crazy less times than I've called a conversation with someone I met 5 minutes ago crazy.
Yeah, it's just like, where are you from? That's crazy. It's crazy how like you're from, like, somebody being from the Midwest is crazy.
It's also like, that's like our response to something so very basic and simple is like, yo, like that doesn't make sense to me. Like that's insane.
That's nuts. It's me trying to solve a puzzle.
I'm like, damn.
I'm like Goodwill Hunting. I'm like I had a chalkboard and shit.
I would love all right, like a new guy come into like CSI or whatever, and they give him all the facts of the case and like, damn, that's crazy. I'll be back later though. Like,
I'll put this puzzle together. When I know the conversation is dead, that's when I'll be like, oh, wild. That's wild.
Well, you know what? But you're still here.
You're still. Hey, every day above ground is a great day. Remember that.
Hey,
It says that Pitbull.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Oh, dude, Mexicans love saying that.
It is. They like saying it is what it is. It's crazy.
Do you know how many times my dad has said it is what it is about the virus? So many times.
Really?
Oh, so many. Like, yeah, like whatever happened, it is what it is. Like, I'm like, well, you're not worried about getting it? He's like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't scare somebody who's been to prison about a virus.
You can't. Yeah, you can't do that. Also, like, I think I've tried explaining cancel culture to my dad, who's been to like prison numerous times, and it just didn't make sense. He's like, you get in trouble for saying something that you like had an opinion on. Like, he's had actual consequences versus someone being like, hey, look at this thing.
Yeah. They like the state of California literally tried to cancel your dad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, they did. Yeah.
They did. The LAPD literally attempted to cancel your dad for some shit that he is innocent of,
Yeah,
and
dude.
He beat the case.
LAPD tried to frame my dad for murder, and that's like crazy.
They really like doing that to people around here,
They do, yeah. And I remember he told me that the police chief told him that, like, we know you didn't do it, but we're still gonna send you to jail for it.
This was the 90s, right?
This was the 90s, dude.
Rampart.
His life's a movie.
Yeah, dude, look, here's the thing, man. Look, your dad didn't kill, but guess who does kill? Vince Caldera Jr. Because when he goes on stage, bro, he gets up there and he lights the crowd up.
What I have liked about like having my dad being a gangster or having lived that lifestyle is meeting his friends, because he still does keep up relationships with like past friends, but like seeing what they're up to, and like it's hard for a lot of them to get jobs and careers now, so they do like a lot of side hustle stuff.
Yeah.
I remember he had this friend that was like getting into rap, and he made his first rap album, and he had like the cover and everything. The cover's like guns, and it's like the Virgen de Guadalupe and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. How much are those? $5.
Yeah.
I get to hear this guy's life story for $5. I bought it, went into my car, opened up the case. There was nothing in the case. This dude played me. But I gotta respect that hustle, dude.
Dude, I love hustlers, dude. The movie and people.
the movie and people, dude. Like when people hustle, it's like I can't really be mad at them for tricking me, because it's kind of, you have to have like a really good trick to do it.
Yeah. Remember when I used to sell chips in high school?
Yeah,
dude. You would get hustled,
dude.
You get hustled by Cheyenne every single day.
To give her, I mean, look, I'm just supporting people, and that's what it's about, man.
She was like, she'd always ask me for a free bag of chips, and I'm like, this is a business, not a charity.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here trying to make moves, dude. I was selling. You remember how much I would sell?
Dude,
we shared lockers, and I'd have to like
keep it in there. Yeah. Well, I gave her money because I'm all about philanthropy, and
you're all about giving back to the community, and that's what I respect about you.
Exactly, dude. If I don't give to the community, people are gonna take away from the community.
I am the community, dude.
Dude, I am the community, dude.
You're the streets. You go back to the.
I'm what the mural represents, dude. That's what I am.
The Virgin de Guadalupe.
The Virgen de Guadalupe.
I like how you say it. That shit's hard.
La Virgen, dude.
La Virgen.
Yeah, dude.
La Lewis.
La Lewis, yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna say it, because people will just like go straight to this, and it's a very private matter, and I want to respect his privacy.
Yeah.
But yeah, with like gangs and stuff like that, did you ever like experience any like Did you know any like gang members when
Gang
you were
members?
like a kid?
Yeah, all
I
the
feel like
time.
there were a lot in our middle school.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, all the time. Oh, I have a funny story, but I don't
Tell
know if we
it,
talked
dude.
about this stuff, dude.
Yeah.
You were in the car, right?
I've been in a lot of cars,
You've
man.
been in my car when I was picking up Lewis and you, right? And we were
Yeah.
on Cazador Street or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Wherever Lewis lives, let's dox him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Glasso Park. We're pulling up in a street, and it's like it's a very small street. Only one car could fit at a time. So I pull up right here, and this guy is trying to go in the same lane as me, but I pull to the side. He's like, "Oh, you can go right here." And I'm explaining the story so bad, but this guy's trying to go in the lane. He wants to.
So there's a very narrow street.
That's it.
Right?
Okay, I couldn't think
very
of the word.
narrow street.
I couldn't
Cool.
think of the word narrow. I'm so sorry.
Very narrow, very
All right.
tight, very thin.
Not thick.
It's
street at
crazy,
all.
dude. When I see a thick street, I'm like, hey,
Oh,
whoa.
we could only
Hey,
get so
I'm
hard.
walking over here,
So
you
I'm
know?
on a narrow street, and this car is coming this way, and I'm going this way, right? And I pull off to the side, and he's like, "No, you can go." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And then this guy literally hops out of the car, and he gets a spray paint. He gets spray paint, and he gets a can, and he starts tagging avenues on this trash can.
Yeah.
And then he looks at me to see my reaction. And I'm like, "Oh, do you?" Like I'm waiting for it, like he's like. He's at a stoplight or something. I'm like, "Oh no, go ahead, proceed." And he takes like 2 minutes. It looks really good though.
Yeah,
it looks real.
There's a lot of artistry in that sort of stuff, and you know, to even like be able like to make that move to like deface property, I think is like pretty brave, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm sure someone would be like, "Well, you wouldn't like it if someone was tagging on your house or whatever." Like that's very true, but I mean, like, I'm not here taking like hiking up prices for like rent and shit like
Yeah,
that.
dude,
So
if
someone
you-
tags on my house, I'm like, "Cool, express yourself."
If
Dude.
you're gonna tag on anything, be a trash can. You know?
Yeah.
That's like cool. It looks. Nobody wants to look at trash.
I wanna reverse gentrification. So I think we should just like employ all the gang members in our neighborhood and just like make them scare all the white people.
That'd be pretty cool.
You know, the white people love to put passive aggressive notes on my windshield. Let's have the gangsters do it to them. You
Yeah,
know.
let's just have it spray painted onto their car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's bring it back. There was a lot of gang members at Irving though. We went to the same middle school. I don't know if we brought it up. You know.
Yeah. We've never mentioned that before on this podcast.
I don't think we look people
Yeah.
like we jumped right back into Sleepover, but we never had an episode explaining who we were and how we met each other. And stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and I met you on a crazy day.
What was we were both in the 7th grade literature class. We weren't taking English. We were studying literature.
You know, because we keep it lit up.
Yeah, literature. We were in advanced placement literature.
Yeah, die lit, baby. You know?
We're in a horticulture class, which means that we're in that we have a green thumb.
Yeah, we.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah. What's your thing?
I was just thinking about like a thumb and where you put your thumb or something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, you know.
You know, I'm just laughing too much at jokes that I don't even say.
To just have a podcast where you're laughing at things that you want to say.
That's it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they're like, I hope that people laugh along too.
Yeah.
I'm worried. Like, what if this episode is too good and people are like, we don't want Lewis back? But also, what if it's so bad that people also are like, oh, Lewis is he's the backbone.
Lewis is the glue. Yeah.
He's the glue of the show, even though he provides he doesn't post about it.
Oh yeah, Lewis hasn't posted about
You
it.
don't post about the show. You don't get clips on the show. You just hang out over here and you're just like.
I love having you here.
I love Lewis.
Yeah.
Though. He's been doing better. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I love Lewis, dude. You've known Lewis longer than me.
Well, he actually had to get a penis reduction surgery, which is why he's not here. Yeah. That's why he chose not to come to this episode. Is he's still recovering. He's got eye solid and everything.
The doctors are like, they're like, sir, we could only get it down to 12 inches.
We did everything we could. There's a GoFundMe that was done for it, and not a lot of people know that about Luis. But you know, that's why I wanted to respect his privacy. But obviously, you know, that's done for, right?
Lewis has a hog, dude.
Yeah.
It's like he watches anime and he like reads comics just like to shoo women away.
Yeah.
So he doesn't hurt them.
Men who love comic books and anime and you know, have glasses, facial hair, have the biggest penises on the
It
planet.
would be really funny if Lewis just had a huge dick.
Yeah.
Like it's like
And what's funny is that he probably just could. And we're just like.
Here's the funniest thing. I guess I'm laughing, but I'm sorry.
No, go
It'd be
for it.
so funny because it's like a Greek tragedy.
Yeah.
Like he has the biggest dick, but he never gets to use it.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
He's like the dude that shoves the stone up the mountain.
It's like a monkey spot thing where he's
Yeah.
like in middle school he found and he's like, I want to have the biggest penis ever. And then it's like, all right, but you'll never be able to use it. Yeah.
I would give you absolutely no game.
No game.
I love Lewis, dude.
Man, I'm glad like you don't get everything that you want when you're young.
Yeah.
Because like if you got everything you wanted when you were young, like you'd it wouldn't be that great, you know?
Be a lot of McDonald's.
Be a lot of McDonald's, yeah.
That's a whole lot of Big Macs.
Yeah. I think I just wished for like very. I guess I'm gonna call it silly, but I'd be like, I just wish the world was like a better place. You
Really?
know? I would wish
You really
stuff
wish
like
for
that.
shit like that?
I would wish for stuff like that. I would like look for shooting stars.
That's crazy.
And be like, you know, how come, you know, this is an example. How come like that family can't just be happy for once or whatever?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, might be a good. Like I know you get me so mad sometimes. We can talk about that after, but you get me mad all the time. But now I'm, you know, but like you might be. I would just say like I wish for Dragon Ball Z powers, and then I'd go outside and be like, just flex like my hands.
Well, I feel like it's just like the stuff that I liked was like more, I guess, sentimental and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think Dragon Ball Z can have sentimentality because like that's like a thing that you look forward to and stuff like that. But I also like Hey Arnold, and I like the humanity and interpersonal relationships that people had, and like learning about people you like make assumptions about.
Yeah.
Not like in a prejudice way, but like in a like I think this person is like this because of. But when you learn about someone, you're like, oh fuck, like I would like to hang out with you.
That's crazy that you thought of that. Like Hey Arnold at like 8 years old. You're like the interpersonal relationships of Hey Arnold are exactly what I enjoy about.
I wrote a thesis. Craig Bartlett is my friend. Yeah, that's the creator of Hey Arnold. I would love to meet him.
He sounds like a guy you would know, dude. But you love Peanuts too, right? You love the And I feel like there's Peanuts people, and then there's Calvin and Hobbes people, and they're two very. And that's what,
it's not even a feeling. That's like a reality.
Yeah,
Some
like,
people really love one and hate the
you're
other.
a Peanuts person because you like they're all friends and stuff, right? They're all like, Peanuts is like a gang of people, right?
Yeah.
And that's you because you get along with people all the time. I'm Calvin and Hobbes because I'm talking to an imaginary person all the time.
Is it more like I don't know enough about it. Is it more
Calvin,
like antisocial?
He's like to himself, and he's always getting into trouble. He can be like a little bit of an asshole, and he's off-putting, and he thinks he's really smart, and you know, it's like me. And then you're Charlie Brown and his friends. You're like Snoopy. I think you'd call you like a Snoopy type person.
I'm cool with that.
You're a Snoopy. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to find my Hobbes. My Hobbes is Lewis. What if Lewis never existed?
Oh wow, that'd be crazy. Like, what's crazier about that is like if Luis like doesn't exist, everybody like from high school would be like, "Who is Vince talking to?"
That's crazy. But everyone's still like they still voted you for president and everything like that.
Yeah.
They're just like cool with it. Like he's just kicking it with Lewis.
That's pretty insane. I was high school president. That's also,
Stop the count.
Yeah, they you know, it was crazy. They wanted me to do another term, but I was like, hey, you know, that really messes with my vision for my own life. Yeah.
What is a high school president even, like? Did you like bring about like any type of reparations for people, or what kind of things did you do?
Yeah, if you had your items taken away, I demanded that they be returned to you immediately.
Yeah.
Hot Cheetos could be sold, but 5% of sales had to be directed to the campus.
I hate people like you. But okay, go ahead.
Those aren't real.
Did you have
issues.
a State of the Union address?
No, but I had a graduation speech, and
we both did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both very different outcomes.
So, some people told me that they cried after my graduation speech.
Some people laughed. Yeah, I quoted Drake.
Yeah.
A few times.
And I ended with a prayer actually.
Really?
I was like, you know, I talked about the 3 things I care about the most. Actually, the 4 things. It's
money, pussy, weed.
Yeah, it's pussy, money, weed, family, and then the 4th one, the family, goes right above the heart.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah,
I'm all about family.
I'm all about
money, pussy.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I'm all about weed, dude.
Yeah?
I've never gotten high before.
Dude, you look like a guy that's high.
I look like a guy who would tell you what strain is really powerful.
Yeah, dude.
Or whatever.
I don't know. People who like love weed or love alcohol. There's people who love like stuff that gets you like messed up. I don't know what it is. Like if like imagine loving weed. Like that's your thing. Like I love weed.
People that love weed smell.
Yeah,
like
they smell.
weed.
They smell like weed, and weed doesn't smell good.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't smell good. You know what I mean? Alcohol, people love alcohol. It also doesn't smell good.
It doesn't smell good.
Can't
Yeah.
you guys love like Denny's or something like that? Like something cool.
Yeah. Can't you love yourself?
Love yourself. Hey.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, also you can love those things. I don't care if you do. But I would like to not feel like I'm stuck in a conversation where someone's talking about weed or like.
Yeah, look, especially if somebody has like a favorite artist that they really get. Like we talked about Eminem. Who's like another artist that people love J. Cole.
People love J. Cole.
And like I don't have a problem with J. Cole, but like if you came up to me and like J. Cole is the greatest rapper of all time, I'd be like, okay, no, he's not. You used to love Tyler the Creator.
I still do. I think he's great.
Yeah, but like you were like, no, he's the greatest rapper of all time. I'm like, no, dude, he called Bruno Mars a mean word.
Well, he called him
and
a mean word.
And then he turned out to be gay. That's a cop out. I don't like that.
Well, then nope.
That's it. That's
well. Here's me having that opinion on him is I'm like a teenager.
You did.
All my opinions are wrong. Just kidding. If you are a teenager and you have an opinion, good. Share it with the world.
Nah, just keep that shit to yourself, dude. Don't tell people.
Keep that shit to yourself. Hide it. If you have feelings, hide them. No, don't
hide. Don't like feelings are they're not even real. You know what I mean? So don't share them.
Yeah.
Don't share your feelings.
Don't
share my tweets.
Share my tweets. Share this content. Like and subscribe. Because you're a customer and this is a product.
Yeah. And we're moving weight.
Anyway,
okay. What were you saying? So people, you love Tyler the Creator.
In this roundabout of a conversation, I loved Tyler the Creator. Yes, as a teenager, thought he was so great.
Yeah, so funny, so funny. Everything you owned was like golf wang and like.
I still have some golf pieces. No, but I love it.
Everything you had like a golf wang on thing every single day. 2011 was it 2011?
I got into Supreme because of Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, dude. There's some shit about like. I cannot stand that outfit. That whole era got me mad. I would wake up mad. I'm like, these
I'd be like,
golf wang, wave golf. I don't even know. That shit's crazy. How does Yonkers go? He eats a bug.
Yeah.
How you gonna eat a bug? If your name is not Timon or Pumbaa or Simba, don't eat a fucking bug.
No business eating a bug.
You got no business eating a bug.
Yeah.
Don't do it, okay? That's sick. But you used to love that guy. You're like, he's the best rapper of all time. And I'm like, he has a deep voice.
I think I liked him so much because of I just didn't hear anything that was like it, and I mean you could say it's something awful or whatever smart joke you have, but I just liked it because I felt like some of the frustrations that he felt were like similar to things that I was like upset about or didn't really understand.
You're like, I just want to rape somebody.
Oh, that's so terrible. And he does talk about that.
You're like, how could Daniel make a joke like that? I'm like, wait a second, you're listening to that shit all the time.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, that guy's sus, dude.
I think it was more of like the mixtape stuff that I liked that he just put on YouTube. I like the album.
You can't backtrack. You love Tyler the Creator. You were a big old fan.
I like, and I still like him.
You have a tattoo of Tyler the Creator.
Yeah. It's right here on.
That'd be so funny if you get like.
That's the only tattoo I have.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Can you imagine what would you get if you got a tattoo?
Oh, I've told you what my tattoo would be. I wanted Forky.
Oh, that's
tatted on me.
I wanted to get you a Forky gift, and you said no.
Because I already have a Forky item.
You like Forky a lot, though.
Hey, I think he's so funny.
He is cool, dude.
When people talk about comedic influences, Maria Bamford, and Forky.
Yeah,
those are the two people. That's all I need.
Yeah. That's true. You know what I mean?
Shout out Maria.
Shout out Forky.
Yeah.
We got to get them in a room together. Like,
if they were in a room together, no. If this was a tour where I open. Forky features, Maria headlines.
We need a meeting of the minds.
Century.
Yeah, Staples Center.
Oh
Forky,
my God!
What if a Forky headlines and Maria features?
The poster back to back. Forky's in the middle, or they're back to back. They manipulate where he's like 6 feet tall or whatever.
That'd be pretty sick. Yeah,
that'd be pretty crazy. And I'm this little.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You do a tight 5 minutes and stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I do a tight 5, and Forky just does like he's like Andrew Dice Clay.
He just crazy would that be? That'd be pretty sus.
Yeah.
Let me pause. We'll be right back. It's with a commercial break.
Yeah.
And we're back from our commercial break. I'm feeling good, Vince.
Yeah.
You are the alt comedy darling.
What do you mean by that?
White comics absolutely love you. Like the amount of like hate that I get on TikTok is the amount of love that you get.
Wow. Okay.
So we're like on
go further on that. Yeah.
We're on very opposite ends of the spectrum. You know what I mean? Like I'm the problematic poppy. You are the non-threatening Latino king, like championed by white women. Like you are beloved by the white woman of LA, which is hilarious because you also hate gentrification.
I hate gentrifiers. Yeah.
But it's like, is it weird because they love you?
I don't think it's like I don't think it's weird, you know, because
You're like, because I'm dope and shit.
because I'm good, you know, and I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean it is. I mean, I don't associate those same people that like me with like gentrification because I feel like
You know, they're doing that though.
they are. I mean, I've seen some people post up stories about like, you know, hey, I have this place in Glassell Park. Hey, or I'll mention Glassell Park and I'm like, oh, I just moved there, and I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
Did you move there, or did you ask your parents to move you there? You know?
Oh shit. Okay. That's wild. Though. But they love like how does that feel like to people? You know they're gentrifying, but they love you. Like imagine like a racist person thinks my jokes are funny. I'm like, I don't like this guy, but he likes me.
Oh, dude, that's happened once at a joke or someone once at a show where someone before me had a set and they were heckled, and you know, they were just being a generally terrible person to this one comic, and then I did my set, and then afterwards, they're like, oh, you were so cool, and I felt so conflicted because the person who got heckled was my friend, and I was like,
who was it? Who got heckled?
I'm not gonna say names.
Can you whisper in my ear? So
I'll tell you afterwards.
Just tell me right now. Just tell me.
No.
I'm not gonna say that
because you don't know this person. You don't know
whatever.
this person.
I just thought you were gonna say like Michael Longfellow or something.
No, I love Michael. He's so nice.
He's he sat at your table for your birthday and I didn't, dude.
Look,
like I'm never gonna.
Michael and I go back, dude. 2016, I think.
Barely.
Yeah, dude.
Barely.
Dude,
Bro,
it was
how about
or 15 or something like that.
Yeah, let's go back to 2007, dude. Me and you go back.
That's crazy.
We go back to maybe 8. All right, I'm gonna say 8.
Yeah.
But me and you go back to a damn recession. Okay.
Yeah.
You know
and now
I mean?
we're back in a recession.
Dude, I think President Bush was the president and we were kicking it.
That's crazy.
We're like, okay, that's we end the podcast. 'Cause like, that's crazy.
Done. Fade to black.
You know what I mean, dude?
Yeah.
And Michael Longfellow gets a seat at the table.
Well,
Might make him a pipe boy, dude.
Din Tai Fung, great place.
Right, look,
they love me.
You go ahead and you be Vince, and I'll be Michael Longfellow having a conversation on the table. You just say something that you probably said.
Wait, I'm being me?
Yeah, you're being you. That's the easiest thing, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of Lena Dunham?
I'm from Arizona. I'm very tall. No, I'm just kidding. Michael's a cool guy, you know what I mean? Dylan Farr, don't get me started on that. Yeah. But, you know, it's crazy, though, that you are loved in L.A.
I would like to think that, and I hope that's true. But yeah, I still feel like I feel weird because like sometimes like I am a Latino comic, but when I perform in front of Latinos, it seems like I'm not like Latino enough for them.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's crazy. Like it. I remember. Okay, one time I did a show, and it was like really noticeable how different my material was from everybody else on the lineup. To like where people came up to me afterwards and asked if I was Latino, and I was like, it just felt weird, you know?
Yeah, you know, and you speak Spanish.
I speak Spanish.
That's the craziest shit is that you speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But there are times where I feel like I'm definitely have that more Latino vibe than you. I just can't speak Spanish. Can you imagine if I did?
It'd be crazy.
I'd be killing it, right? That's all I can't do is speak Spanish.
People, to do bilingual like comedy set.
Yeah, dude. People are like, "Why can't you speak Spanish?" And I'm like, "Cause I was selling chips in Spanish class."
And the thing is like, those same people that like are questioning like my identity, and I shouldn't feel insecure about it because it's just them being insecure about like how they perceive me.
Jeez, you're so good at that shit.
But it's like. It throws me off because when I speak Spanish, and I don't speak it amazingly, like I can have that conversation, but those sort of thoughts linger in my head, and it makes me second guess and doubt the way that I can say these things.
Yeah.
So when I do say it, I sound like a fucking idiot.
Damn, that's the first time I've heard you cuss on the podcast. Jeez, I knew you. I was like, before we started rolling, I was like, I think you're to feel passionate about this shit.
Yeah, dude, I feel a lot of passion. Thus, I am Latino, right?
Latino heat.
Yeah.
Look at this shirt, baby. You like Eddie Guerrero?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna be like, who? I was gonna like end the podcast right now.
Like the tortillas. There's like Guerrero tortillas.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, did you like you liked wrestling as a kid, right?
I watched wrestling as a kid, yeah.
Because like people,
I liked it.
People were like inspired by like, who's your favorite comic? That's who your like style is like. Bro, I wasn't inspired by comics.
Yeah.
I was inspired by fucking wrestlers, dude. I want to come and do stand up with some pizzazz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to walk out to some Undertaker ass music. You know what I mean?
I would like that for like a show, more like a spectacle than anything.
Let's say you're on stage, right? Let's say Lewis is on stage and he's talking shit like as Lewis does, and in the middle of his set, my theme music comes on.
Yeah.
And then the whole crowd goes crazy. You know what I mean?
I would love that.
And I pull up in a lowrider and Lewis is like, the shit I love the most about wrestling is
Yeah.
the commentators, because there's always like a commentator, like they bring out a chair, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, oh my God, what is he going to do with that chair? Wait a second. That's not what a chair is used for. And it's so funny because it's done every single week.
Yeah, that's not what a chair's for.
Oh my God, no, don't tell me what I think he's going to do. And then they hit him in the head. He's like, no, the ref is out. It's just so funny.
What I like about wrestling is that you can go to your job, do your job, and then someone will interrupt your job and just talk shit about you in front of an entire audience of people, and they'll be like, he is right. Fight each other. And then they do.
I love the promos, dude. Let's say like Lewis is going to see this right
I love
now.
that the example is always like, all right, let's look at Lewis.
Look at Lewis. Like, let's say Lewis was here and you do like a diss promo. And he's just like, hey, brother, you bitch ass. Four-eyed motherfucker. I just love they look at the camera and they just say like wild stuff.
You know what I think is wild? Is that when people see someone with glasses, I don't know why this was like an insult. They're like, hey, 4 eyes. It's like, why is that bad? I have twice as great eyesight than you now.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
half a spider, dude.
It's crazy. I'm half a spider.
Yeah. Speaking of spiders, dude,
Yeah.
how do you feel about Miles Morales?
I love Miles Morales. I think that it's cool that I do like the representation and inclusion in comic books. I do feel like people are trying too hard because they're giving Latinos characters that like I didn't want a Latino Ghost Rider. You know,
That's stupid. Yeah, like
he has a lowrider in the thing instead of a motorcycle. Great,
Yeah.
Thank you, Marvel.
Ghost
That's what I
Rider,
wanted.
That's crazy. Is it really like a lowrider?
It's a lowrider, yeah.
And he's playing the song Lowrider all the time.
He's playing lowrider all the time.
It's that
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
shit is so stupid, dude. Miles Morales is cool. Can Miles Morales say? Miles Morales, people really want him to say the N-word.
Oh, okay.
Look, and I think that is why Miles Morales is the most powerful Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because he's the only Spider-Man that can say the N-word. They're like what Peter Parker has a spider sense about, but he can say it.
And imagine the scoop at the Bugle when they find out that Spider-Man says that word.
They're like, Spider-Man said the N-word. And they're like, okay, but which one?
Yeah.
Here's the hypothetical. Can Darth Vader say the N-word?
Real quick on the last one though, J. Jonah Jameson is like, send me screenshots. I want screenshots on my desk today.
Oh, Spider-Man saying the N-word. He's a menace. Unless J. Jonah Jameson is a racist and he likes Spider-Man more now, and he's like, he was a hero the whole time.
There was really early in the comics, I think like within the first 10, J. Jonah Jameson hates Spider-Man so much because he's like, I want to be him. That was like his whole thing.
Yeah,
so crazy.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, but you were saying Darth Vader.
Can Darth Vader say the N-word? Take 5 seconds to think about it.
I don't think he should.
Okay.
And that's our show.
No, but Darth Vader
Yeah.
is a black man. Look, Anakin Skywalker.
He's just dressed in black.
No, look.
He's dressed in black. He's not a black man. Who said Darth Vader was a black person? He has a very deep voice. And this is true. I mean, you see what he looks like when he takes off the helmet.
What are you talking about? The voice of Darth Vader is a black man.
But it's a white actor.
What's his name again? What the heck's his name?
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones
Yes.
is a black man. Mufasa is a black man. Can he say?
If I dress in black, that does not mean that I am a black person.
Look. Darth Vader,
Yes.
killed Anakin Skywalker. If Anakin Skywalker said it, that would be problematic. That'd be bad. He should not say that.
Yeah. Well, isn't Anakin Darth?
No, dude. He said Darth Vader killed Anakin Skywalker. You know what I mean?
Oh, because it's like an identity
yeah,
thing?
he's like a villain, dude.
Oh, is Darth Vader like Rachel Dolezal or
No,
whatever?
I don't know, but I think Darth Vader can maybe I don't think maybe he shouldn't, but I'm also not powerful enough to stop him.
Yeah. No, we definitely need. I would love. Okay, it's
It's like the Emperor is just like, say it.
What does HR look like on the Death Star? what are they bringing to the table? You know, it's to just Darth, you're chokeholding a lot of people.
Yeah, you probably. I don't even know. You don't even have an act out for what they should do.
Yeah, and that's what's scary about tyranny is you don't know how to fight against it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But we're trying to bring justice, So maybe we should have what do you guys think? Can Darth Vader say it? Leave a comment.
Hey, if you think that fictional characters should be allowed, if you think that fictional characters written by white people should be allowed to say the N-word, leave a comment below.
Yeah, leave a comment and do that stuff. You know what I mean? But that'd be wild.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the question that a lot of people ask. You know, I got a lot of Star Wars stuff.
We do, yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it'd be weird. I think it's really weird when somebody's really into the MCU, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like if How many like Star Wars things do you see in my room? Right off the bat.
Right off the bat, I'd say at least like 10.
At least 10.
At least 10 right
if
now.
I had 10 Marvel things in my room right now,
Yeah.
I would want you to shoot me in the head.
Yeah.
Because that'd be weird. I don't know why Star Wars is like cooler though.
I think because it's changed, because it's like cool to be a nerd. I feel like Marvel stuff now is more geared towards children.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
man.
know? Because if you watch a Marvel movie, you're a fucking child,
You're a
dude.
child, bro. No, I used to like them. And
I like them too. Yeah.
I like some of them.
I think the Marvel universe, it's the cinematic universe or whatever. Wasn't it like a Blade movie? That was like one of the first
It was the
Marvel
first Marvel
movies.
movie. I love Blade because he says this iconic line where he says, "Motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill."
Is that the only rated R Marvel movie?
It's not really in the MCU, but
Wow.
it was just the first movie Marvel made. Shout out to Wesley Snipes.
It is pretty crazy that was the first Marvel movie that featured a black lead actor.
Yeah, that's
It was
crazy.
before Black Panther.
Way before Black Panther.
Yeah.
Black Panther was a wild movie, dude.
What if Wakanda was full of vampires?
That would be crazy.
Wow.
That would be wild, dude. You know, what if we're talking about comics and stuff and we have the expert not on? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, Lewis works at a comic book store. We've discussed that.
Yeah.
And the man, he acts like he hates the job.
Yeah.
But he did completely choose the job and continues to stay at the job for many years.
Yeah.
Which I respect the just
The commitment.
the
you know?
commitment. You know what I mean? We're gonna find him a job.
I don't think I could work at a place for that long.
Yeah, I don't
You
think I
know?
could work for that long, dude.
I had a cool job before. My job's cool now too, but
Now,
you
your
know,
job
even
before
then,
was,
like,
your job before was really cool, and you just found reasons to not like it.
I found a lot of reasons to not like my old
you're
job.
My boss is Will Smith, and he's just so like, he's just like cool. He's just like, that's hot. Your boss.
This is cool. All the time I got to drive his Porsche this morning, and like it's
dude,
craziness.
Like, some people get a compliment from like their manager, but you would get like a compliment from Will Smith.
Dude, that was cool when he gave me a compliment.
Tell him what he said.
All right, I was wearing this outfit. I felt really good about it.
Uh-huh.
It was just like it's an American flag jacket,
Yeah.
and you know, a cool like bottom and cool shoes. I'm sitting at the front desk. I'm the office manager. Usually, you only get the title of office manager if you're the cutest person in the building, because you're the first face that people see.
It's a lot of ugly motherfuckers.
You know, there's a lot of ugly people. That's why we keep them in the back. Anyways, he comes in and he sees my outfit and he's like, "Damn, that's cool." That's I was paraphrasing, but really what he said was, "That's a cool outfit. I like your outfit." And I was like, "Thank you so much."
Yeah.
The dude who like set the way for so many '90s trends and that still, you know, exists today.
People are fit. Yeah, man.
First rapper to win a Grammy told me I had a cool outfit
Was
on.
he the first rapper to win a Grammy?
Yeah.
And the best rapper.
And the best rapper. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still don't like what you did at that job.
What did I do?
You during your time there, you were in an entanglement, and I was not. You're
That's
like,
funny.
I got to cut that out. Like,
I'm gonna call Will right now.
huh?
Yeah.
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 know,
I mean,
this
it's
is
cool.
This is the brown table talk. You know,
brown table talk.
The brown
The
table.
Latino talk.
The Latino.
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
Look,
It makes sense because it's a brown table.
it's a brown table. Like,
You're just riffing, but
riffing,
you know,
dude.
there's context, there's
Yeah.
meaning behind it.
because we speak from the heart, and you never miss when you're speaking from the heart.
Yeah, dude.
You know
when
what
you
I mean?
speak from the heart, no one can tell you what to say.
That's absolutely true. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I've had a good time today.
Yeah, it's been good. I've liked it. Hey, guys, if you've liked it, let us know. Leave a like, leave a comment,
Yeah.
subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Actually, if you are the first person to leave a comment, me and Daniel will put together a gift bag for you specifically. We'll tailor it and personalize it.
Yeah.
Full of goodies. All right?
Absolutely.
We won't tell you what it is, but we'll ask for your shirt size.
Yeah.
So be the first one to comment, and you'll get the gift.
Okay. Well, my name is Daniel Cabral,
I'm Vince Caldera.
and this has been Sleepover. Pray for Louis Lemus, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.